and you can call me crazy.
First, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel elation from your participation. Still two leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julius require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes, I don't need your freaky team. And I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams. So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Get every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention, I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise of the crest of the wave, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's fit as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. So this is for the snub ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks that feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley, the ones who now finding out their bank accounts are empty, the ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation, the ones who built a business out of dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. And the best of the praise serve the rest of the ways, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's fake as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets. Set a fire in the building, let him feel some fucking heat. Say you hate to go getters, you're squilling bet getters, and burn them on the powers of advances fucking letters. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's fake as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team. And advances little dances aren't as harmless as it seems. Cause they're stale and corrupt, then your anger erupt. Let your hearts and your minds and your fists to destruct.
First, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel elation from your participation. Still two leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julius require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes, I don't need your freaky team. And I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams. So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Get every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention, I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise of the crest of the wave, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's fake as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. So this is for the snub ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks that feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley, the ones who now finding out their bank accounts are empty, the ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation, the ones who built a business out of dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. And the best of the brave serve the rest of the ways, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head, cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Touched on the puzzle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets, set a fire in the building, let him feel some fucking heat. Say you hate to go getters, you're squilling best betters, and burn them on the powers of advances fucking letters. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head, cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team, and advances little dances aren't as harmless as it seems, cause they're stale and corrupt, then your anger erupt, then your hearts and your minds and your fists to destruct.
First, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Well, we're all different races from many different places.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
Jog off! Slaves were just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started. Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
France is lying to you. Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see it. The people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Ellen.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
Jog off! We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started. Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you. Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see it. The people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Ellen.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
Jog off! We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
a soprano sax in the high range.
So sorry about the dryness. The last few days it seemed to start becoming a little bit flaky. Probably the weather.
Kath, can I please get a top up, please, when you're ready?
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out. Honestly, I don't see why that's so hard for you to remember.
My goodness, such a litany of sorrows. Helena Canterbury Boat Shoe.
Dr. Charles Magnus, this is my assistant, Chester.
Am I getting this touch up or am I making changes?
Kath?
Chester Mims, 24. My pet peeves are poor dental hygiene, golfer's trousers,
Disagree.
and totalitarianism.
Thank you, Chester. You can run along now.
I've seen all your films.
How lovely.
There's something wrong with her face. It keeps
Lovely.
coming away.
Lovely.
Why are you using that on me then?
I think you're just lovely.
How kind.
Where's Jeremy?
I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Boseman held me up.
Yes, thank you,
Yes,
Chester.
I said we were very long, but ultimately
10 seconds,
pointless mellow. Spent all morning writing
A
it.
random celebrity here.
Last minute change. 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Johnson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March 1985 and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your national nightly news team.
In a laboratory nestled in the sleepy hills of Chittlebury, Dr. Charles Magnus and his romantically named Happiness Collective have been working on a secret project.
They claim their euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight, live on Channel 1, we'll be putting that claim to the test.
We're joined in the studio tonight by Dr. Charles Magnus himself, actress, model and activist Helena Canterbury Boat Shoe, and... Sorry, what's your name?
Chester Mims, 24. My favourite body parts are my eyes, my spleen, and of course my above-average-sized penis.
Fascinating guests. Stay with us on Channel 1 all night for The Night of Smiles.
We probably don't need to watch these, Alex.
Helena Canterbury Boat Shoe. I'm a huge fan of your work. Huge.
Thank you. Wish I could say the same. I don't get much time at the cinema, though.
Oh, that's a shame. Your world must be awfully bleak. You poor little man.
Jenny,
Yes, Jeremy.
do you interview him too? He looks somewhat broken.
Oh, he's fine. I was chatting to him before. Just leave it to me.
Yes, leave it to Megan. You
Oh, little man. Little man. You're such a little
10
man.
seconds,
In a
everyone.
big suit, a little man.
So you heard that then, did you?
going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever mass test of its type. But first, let's meet our gleeful guests, Helena Canterbury Boat Shoe, Dr. Charles Magnus and Chester Mims. If I might start with you, Doctor, what should we be expecting to feel like when the machine is switched on?
Happier, we hope.
Yeah, but will it be just mild
Nonsense.
happiness?
Such as one might experience in finding a misplaced onion.
Thank you, Jeremy. Or will it be all-encompassing bliss?
Oh, such as when one is in love.
Well, yes, exactly.
I wouldn't know about love.
And Dr. Magnus has never had a
think
romantic
so.
relationship.
Married to the saints.
likely, Alex.
I'd imagine how romantic.
Oh, no. He's had loads of dates. He finds them in the personal ads.
Yes, thank you, Chester.
Oh, well, it's good that you're trying.
Not empirically, it isn't. No. I think over the last, 31 years, he has had 122 blind dates. Of these, 3 have left in tears, 15 have had sudden family emergencies, 4 sat opposite him, repeating the word no over and over again until they left. I mean, I could go on.
I'd rather you didn't.
Exactly half of them never even bothered to turn up. I mean, it's dreadful, isn't it? And then, of course, there's her.
Chester!
Not likely,
Don't
Alex.
deal in impossibilities at the Happiness Collective. We focus on what we can do.
Her? Who is her?
Yes, Dr. Magnus. Sorry, Dr. Magnus.
Well, this is why I've forsworn anything other than the most casual of relationships with men. In favour of cats, Doctor.
Oh, yes. I bought a cat 12 years ago.
We also know today's date, so I'll just had that here too.
Ran him over on my 45th birthday.
Noted.
He just loved sunbathing on the drive.
Oh,
Why?
no grief. Like that in mourning a beloved pet. Was Chutney the inspiration behind your euphoria device?
Or perhaps some other condiment.
What a cat person either, Mr. Donaldson. Oh, you are such a tragic figure. You tug at one's heartstrings. It's all so sad.
No, really, it's not.
Well, it's not long now until we flip on the machine and find out whether we all feel like we're in love, even if it is just with a cat.
I'm hoping for the warm happiness one feels looking out over the family estate, with a cup of our housekeeper's famous hot chocolate, wearing nothing but a kabuki mask.
So weirdly specific.
So they let you keep the family's estate then, did they?
Sort of. It's mainly used as a film set these days.
Fascinating. I am going to have to stop you there, though, because we are going live to new Advance HQ for a very special message of good luck. Let's go to that now.
About a minute, everybody. Let's get you over to the device now, please.
Did you get a memo from Boseman?
No? What memo?
I think he's losing his mind. 15 pages about nothing. Literally nothing.
What did you do? You must have done something to piss him off.
Impossible to say. Often being myself is enough.
Harsh but fair.
So what do you reckon? Do you think it's going to work?
Depends what you mean by work.
Of course it's not going to work. Won't stop thousands of people ringing and claiming that it has. It's going to be mass hysteria.
Ah, mass euphoria.
As long as it's not masturbation.
Did Jenny just make a masturbation joke?
The world is very wrong.
We're only getting started.
10 seconds, everybody. 5, 4, 3.
Fantastic. The Prime Minister's there. And, of course, without the assets and wealth funding you received...
This machine will still be the deranged scribblings of a snake oil salesman.
Well, will your machine cure cynicism too, Dr. Magnus?
Not if being a cynic makes him happy, I'm afraid.
You know, it really does.
Bless your poor damaged heart. Perhaps you should press the button with me. I have a feeling it'll be the first thing you've done in a long time to make yourself happier.
You know, I could push the button with you. I mean, it would be an honour.
Sorry, sweetie. The general public aren't allowed to make physical contact with you for legal reasons.
Of course.
Such soft hands, Mr. Donaldson.
Yes, I could say the same about yourself.
I don't know if you noticed during that, Winston, but at one point they mentioned a mysterious woman for whom Magnus clearly holds a candle. I confess I'm intrigued. What sort of lady could cause such an emotionless man to become so flustered? It's hard to imagine. Didn't take you for a conspiracist, Alex. There's no other reason we should be back here. He's given us what we need already.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time...
Not easy working for big science, is it?
No, it's me.
Scariest thing to come out of a... No digs. This is why your detective agency went nowhere. They're harsh, but undeniably talented, Winston. Mark my words, Rankly will be on our screens for years to come.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out. I honestly don't see why that's so hard for you to remember.
If you could just sit here, please, Dr. Magnus. The host and the other guests will be with you shortly.
Thank you. Not you.
Sorry, Dr. Magnus.
What other guest is this?
Oh, it's just a celebrity chef we have here on Channel 1. Boseman thought it would add a bit of spice. Leave that alone, please, Colin.
Oh, yeah. I thought so.
What?
I don't like coriander. It tastes like soap.
What doesn't Colin like?
Soap, apparently.
Tell me something I don't know.
Jeremy, Dr. Charles Magnus.
So we've got a doctor and a chef on. Well, you know, as a priest, we've got the beginnings of a terrible joke. Jeremy Dawson, professional cynic.
All the best minds are.
Don't mind him. He's just jealous that his career doesn't come with a title.
Chef is hardly a title.
Sorry, I'm late. Problematic paella. This must be Professor Magnus.
Dr. Magnus, apparently.
Oh, either is fine.
10 seconds, everybody.
Always a good sign.
I beg your pardon.
5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March, 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your national nightly news team.
Over the boys nestled in the sleepy hills of Chintlebury, Dr. Charles Magnus and his optimistically named Happiness Collective have been working on a secret project.
He claims his euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. And taking him to task tonight will be Channel 1's very own Jordan Rankley.
That's right, Megan. Dr. Magnus may be one of the most distinguished members of his field, such as it is, but Whistle Hay handles the searing critique of the best chef in the business.
Winner of 3 golden mustard ladles and 4 filleted flank awards, Jordan is widely considered the sharpest tongue in television. Chef Rankley has inspired tears from actors, politicians and even florists, though maybe it's just their liberal use of onions.
So with all that coming up, don't touch that dial. Stick with Channel 1 all evening as we bring you
The Night of Smiles.
45 seconds back.
Who wrote that onion joke?
Boseman.
And it was a classic.
When we come back, Doctor, we're going to be asking you a few questions.
Could you tell me a bit more about this catering person?
Don't worry, they're here to utter the profanities, not provide actual opinions.
Behave. Don't mind him. He needs your machine more than any of us. Dr. Charles Magnus, Jordan Rankley. Jordan, Dr. Magnus.
Nice to meet you. Quick question, Doctor. Are your parents married?
What?
Quickly, we're going live any second.
Well, actually, my mother left when I...
Yes, great.
10
Thank you.
seconds.
I don't want to know that.
The grating cuts deeper when there's a grain of truth.
Lovely. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever mass test of its type. So let's meet the man behind the merriment, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. And of course, next to you is the one and only Jordan Rankley.
Hello. I've seen better openers on a tin of fucking beef hash.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, a sorry fucking excuse for a doctor.
Dr. Magnus, do tell us how your euphoria device works.
Oh, well, that's simple. I just get my assistant, Chester, to press the big red button.
You let the sous chef serve the main course. I'd rather French kiss a fisherman's armpits.
Right, yes, well, more specifically, Dr. Magnus, how exactly is it supposed to make people happier?
Well, some of that information is proprietary, but I could try and outline the basics.
We're running out of time now, Doc, so let's not try to overcook the explanation.
Well, to put it simply, everything is vibration. Everything is vibrating. A particle is also a wave, and a wave is, if you like, a note. And we all vibrate at different notes depending on our mood.
Seriously? You're going for a musical fucking analogy? Fuck off! Do I look like a fucking trombone to you? I'm a chef. Let's keep the metaphors fucking food-based. You blancmange.
Yes, of course. In cooking, we experience flavour through the taste, but also through smell. The olfactory and gustatory components have to work together. They are tasted in harmony. Are you following me?
Well, yes, I think so. Hopefully some of our more culinary-minded viewers are.
What the fuck are you on about, mate? You're making about as much sense as a drunk toddler in a washing machine. You know what? Check the time right now, and I can guarantee your mother has never been more disappointed with you than she is right this second.
Actually, I know for a fact that isn't true. She She made a point of leaving Father and I at the exact time I was born. On my birthday.
What? Don't think
so. That she could write off the whole decade of disappointment as my fault.
Not likely, Alex.
Still, I have to admire her need for accurate timekeeping.
Why?
Shitting hell. You've managed to make it pathetic sad rather than pathetic funny. You're unbelievable.
Look, getting back onto track, the machine, it plays a note. It releases a smell that represents happiness, and all the people and all the animals resonate with that smell and feel happier, noticeably, measurably. At least that's the hope. Right now, I'd give anything to feel a bit happier.
So, what you're saying is that for unprecedented public funding running into the tens of millions, you've built a crockpot that farts out a spag bowl of emotions.
Well,
do you know what? We're out of time, actually, Doctor. There's less than a minute to go now, so we will get set up with Chester and our guests over at the Euphoria device. But in the meantime, we will go live to New Advance HQ for a special message from the Prime Ministers Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury.
OK, so that's about a minute. If we could get you all over to the device now, please.
No hard feelings, eh, Doc? It's just for the cameras. It's nothing personal.
Yes, right. Television is more complicated than quantum mechanics, so it would seem.
You'll get used to it with time.
Hopefully not.
Come on, everyone. Let's get to our places.
Yes, you wouldn't want to be in the wrong place for the big button push. Whatever would we do? Might throw off all the science.
Hush, it might work. Lovely, looking great. OK, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Fantastic, the Prime Minister's there, and of course, without the assets and wealth funding you received.
We'd still be making prototypes out of bread sticks.
You must be Chester.
Oh, come on, let's get on with it. We're pressing the button or we're tongue-fucking each other. Shit! Enough with the foreplay!
Well, I suppose we may as well see if this ridiculous contraption actually works. Shall we?
Yes, I suppose.
Fucking do it!
I just need a few seconds to set up and we'll be good to go.
You know what? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come here. We're going. Oh, fuck off! Just fuck right off! The whole fucking presence.
Well, you know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, throw everything together and hope for the best. Yes, hurrah! Yes, a packed set. Let's see what this motley crew can dig up for us. You should see the orchestra pit. It's like a musical bolognese down there.
I've told you 1,000 times.
I can't possibly fit you all in. Some of you are going to have to stand at the back. I don't know what Boseman was thinking booking all these people.
Something devilishly cunning, Jenny, don't you worry.
Dr. Magnus.
How many mics do you think I have? There's loads of them. Have a good mind to...
Who are you talking to, Colin?
Them. They know.
Christ, it's a convention of the desperate.
I think the collective noun is a disappointment.
So, Mr. James, what would you say is your greatest fear? And let's keep it light, eh?
Oh, that's a good one. I think the thing I fear the most is the consequence of my enormous intellect.
Me too, as it happens.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm sure that'll work, but I don't suppose clowns features anywhere too?
Actually, I'm scared of clowns.
Disagree.
My father took me to the circus and it was very traumatic.
Nonsense.
After I'd finished sobbing, we had our second conversation. I remember. I was 22.
Absolutely.
Poor man. Circuses are atrocious places. I fight for animals every day.
Dreadful places. Absolute nonsense. The smell of the sawdust, the lights, the music, the terrified roars of the broken animals. What's not to love?
Sorry, I'm late. Enormous queef. Jenny, We did know how many guests we were booking today, did we?
I think so. It was a bit last minute.
Just didn't have enough seats.
I spoke to Boseman. 10 seconds. He laughed. Just laughed.
I did. It's true.
5,
Oh.
4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe.
And I'm Jeff Algebra.
I'm Alan J.
No.
And I'm Dr. Charles Magnus. Your turn, Chester.
Chester Mims, 24. My favourite sounds are the pop of bubble wrap, the laughter of a badger, and of course...
Don't think so.
Do I join in?
Might as well, seems to be the thing we're doing.
My name's Helena Canterbury Boatshoe, and I'd rather not say my age. My favourite sounds are empathy, humility, and humanity.
I quite like farts.
Well, I enjoy the sizzling of a steak, and of course, the subs liberated.
Oh, that silly squeaky voice you get when you inhale helium.
How dare you?
What?
How dare you bring up that double proton bastard in my presence?
Yes, I'm afraid Dr. Magnus
Not likely,
had a bad
Alex.
experience with you.
Colourless, odourless, tasteless, pointless.
It was during our second application for funding back before Advance. We were demonstrating a prototype and we chose to use helium as the catalyst. And of course, it started escaping from the machine.
Couldn't see it, couldn't smell it, couldn't taste it.
And Dr. Magnus's voice slowly started rising in pitch, which we all thought was terribly amusing, but I'm afraid he didn't quite see the funny side
It's
of it.
dead to me. I've scratched it off every periodic table in the building. It does not exist. Pointless monotonic prick. I hope it all gets split, and I don't care if it takes every single one of humanity with it as it goes.
The Night of Smiles.
25 seconds back. Okay, so we're overrunning a little bit, so if we could keep it tight in the next section, otherwise we won't get to the button press.
Sorry, I think I might have got us a bit off track there.
Really? Jeff, do you think so?
I quite like the smell of parsnips.
Oh, a much underrated vegetable, the parsnip. Great in a roast dinner, in a casserole, and for the really ambitious, a souffle.
Oh, I love a man who can cook a souffle. Suggest a gentle touch.
Hello, I can cook a souffle. I've got a 5 out of 7 success rate. The secret's in the whisking.
Oh, Chester, you're delightful little puppy.
10 seconds.
I'll do better this time.
Please.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. It's just a few minutes until the impressive machine behind me is activated.
Whoa! Hold up! Hold up! I've got my own device! Don't make any rush decisions yet!
You're that funny little man from the commercials.
Crazy Deal's the name, Crazy Deal's the game. I'm so sorry I'm late. It's really difficult to get that thing up 31 flights of stairs.
2 devices, double the risk. It's all in my new book. Alan J. Oh, shit, sorry, excuse me, dropped my tiny book.
Fuck me, Alan. Is your brain any bigger than your book?
Are either of you two even real scientists? Who actually even are you?
I'm a scientist. I can prove it. Chester, if you please.
Oh, right, yes.
You're an actor. You read it out.
Right you are. Charles Magnus, born January 1st. New Year baby. 1930-something. I can't read that without my glasses. At 7:43 p.m. Race, Caucasian. Gender, difficult to discern. Here we are, birthmarks. 2. One on the upper left thigh in the shape of an accordion. And the second on the right buttock in the shape of a smaller buttock.
We're doing birthmarks, are we? Well, Crazy Neil's got a whole bunch of them. Feast your eyes on this.
Save me!
Thank you, Mr. Neil. That's no need for that.
My hero.
Dr. Magnus, tell us how your machine works, please.
Well, you see, I'd love to tell you, but, you know, there's a whole bunch of tricks.
Yeah, go for it.
No!
Right you are.
Well, it's all about vibration, really. It's the melody of humanity.
Oh, you're a poet, darling. The ladies must adore you.
Not really.
Yes, I've been logging Dr. Magnus's romantic engagements for years. For science, obviously. I'm a scientist. And every single one of them, without a doubt, has been an unmitigated disaster.
Not likely, Alex.
Other failed attempts even before he started logging.
Oh, gosh, yes. Do we count them?
I do.
But no one even showed up.
Got it! It was hard to see.
Fuck's sake, Alan. I wouldn't even hire you to work at a circus. You're a clown, Alan. A fucking clown!
Actually, it's me who's afraid of clowns. Remember? It's the last time I had a conversation with my father.
Right, well, you're a fucking clown and all. People happy with vibrations.
Well, one of the ex-Mrs.
No, I
Neil's
think
used
we've had time there, aren't we, Megan?
Yeah, absolutely. We are, Jeremy. There's less than a minute to go now. So while we get everyone set up at the Euphoria device, let's go over to the Prime Minister's at Advance HQ for a very special message.
Okay, so that's about a minute back. Lovely stuff. If we could get you all over to the device now, please.
So, this trip to the circus with your father would make an excellent scene in the TV show, don't you think? A Dark Night in 1922.
No, it was 1956. I was 22.
Yes, but we'll set it in
Fantastic.
1922.
That's
It'll
everything
play
we
better
need.
in black and white,
Let's
don't you
freeze
think?
time when you're ready and
Could
solve
I
this
possibly get
damnable
your phone number?
combination lock.
Absolutely not.
Fucking brutal.
Like one of your dates, eh, Chaz?
Actually, it's Dr. Charles Magnus. I wrote the paper on theories of theorizing in a theoretical universe.
That sounds useful.
Yeah, well, I wrote a
10
small play
seconds.
called Hey Friendship. Perhaps you've heard of it.
Of course he has.
Of course I haven't.
Going in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fantastic. The Prime Minister's there. And, of course, without the assets and wealth funding you received
From the corruptive!
Come on, let's get on with it and press the fucking button already.
Should we all do it together?
What a wonderful idea.
Oh, don't worry about him. Let's all get on with it.
Hang on, what about my device?
Be honest, Mr. Neil, is it even safe?
Well, actually, I'm not quite sure what's gone into it, so...
Watch out, here comes Grubby Jeff. Oh, that's what they say in the staff room. I think it's affectionate.
Sure it is. Should we get a timer? Oh, a counter on the screen. That's it. Excellent. And we are going in 10,
9, 8, 7, 6.
Come on, Alan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, I think we've done it, Winston. From here, I think we can work it out. Time to get that lock open. Then we can fix that machine and solve this whole time loop conundrum once and for all. And of course, if you're getting really stuck, select any of the red headings and I'll have a go.
I felt alright. I'm a mess today. I don't wanna say till I'm sure.
ramblings again. I don't think he's got anything else to offer. Well, you didn't even ding the bell once. What a waste of time that was. Didn't take you for a conspiracist, Alex. There's no other... Really, Winston? You could at least try to look for clues. Didn't take you for a conspiracist, Alex. There's no other... No dings. This is why your detective agency went nowhere. Okay, Alex, we did it! What a good little stooge you make. Now, as I said before, the instructions say the core workings of the relay machine all revolve around the wire sets. Apparently, there are 2 sets, one group of 3 on the left and one group of 4 on the right. Let me just read you the instructions here. To change the output function, take one wire from the left-hand variant number group and swap it to the right-hand departmental register group. Attention! Do not, under any circumstances, swap wires in the same group. The relay device has a very specific configuration, and deviating from the instruction provided in this handbook could result in unintended, disastrous consequences. Noted. Well, that seems clear enough. Try picking up one of the wires now, Alex. Now connect that wire to a different wire in the other group. Not to worry, that's perfectly normal, it says here. Apparently, once 2 wires have been swapped and the input is set, the glass panel will slide shut to prevent unintended exponential cascade failures. Sounds like it's probably a wise safety measure. I guess hit the big button and see if we fixed it? Winston, bad news. Someone's redesigned my office in friendly colors. It looks like we've jumped into some sort of alternate reality. Some sort of cheap trick multiverse mumbo-jumbo, I shouldn't wonder. I hate this bloody stuff. If it is a multiverse, I should imagine we'll be stuck here a while, so maybe we should see if we can work out the identity of Magnus's mysterious her. According to this enormous manual, the Happiness Collective employs tens of thousands of amusingly similarly named scientists. To get her extension number, I'm going to need her honorific first name, surname, and the department she works in. Once we have those, we can bring her onto the show. Ring your diminutive little bell, as usual, if you hear any clues. In the meantime, let's hope they haven't wrecked the news.
How long is this going to take, then?
Do you have somewhere else to be?
Not really.
This first bit's about 10 minutes, then we come back at 8, 9, and then a long show at 10 to do the results.
This thing's going to cheer me up, then, is it?
I very much doubt it.
Or is it safe?
Let's hope so.
Not very reassuring, are you?
No, I'm not, but at least I'm not lying to you, young lady.
I'm not sure I want to be here.
Listen, between ourselves, this machine is 99% likely to do absolutely nothing other than cause a national power cut. The science behind it is dubious at best, and as for the man in charge of the Happiness Collective, Well, it seems to me like he's barely cracked a smile in his entire life.
So you don't think that this could, like, break everything?
Good question.
Seems to me everything's broken already most of the time.
Seen this before? Nice backdrop. Oh, there's a little swimmer in the
Leave that
water.
alone, please, Colin.
When is this?
It's Wednesday, Colin.
Okay, that doesn't help.
Do you need anything, Stacey?
I think she'd rather be somewhere else.
Oh, don't say that. It's exciting. A groundbreaking experiment.
Have you been mainlining the auto cue?
Try to have fun.
She's a bit much, isn't she?
I think, given time, you'll find actually she's exactly the right amount.
All weird.
So are you. Good, innit?
So this thing, it's, big, is it?
Depends what you call big.
10 seconds.
22 million viewers, probably.
What the fuck?
That seemed big to you?
5, 4, 3.
That's fucking huge!
Excellent. Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson. And as you all probably know by now, it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day here on Channel 1. But it's no secret that I don't have any children. So the station reached out to a local home, and I'm delighted to say that joining me tonight for this Channel 1 special event is Stacey. Say hello, Stacey.
Hello. 22 million hellos.
So, disagree. And then we take it in turns. What? Read what's written there. You can read, can't you?
Of course I can fucking read. I grew up in care, not a fucking cave.
Again, excellent. On you go.
Nonsense.
In a laboratory, nestled in the sleepy hills of Chintlebury, Dr. Charles Magnus and his Happiness Collective have been working on a secret project.
Incredibly, they claim their euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country.
Don't think so.
Live on Channel 1, we'll be putting that somewhat grandiose claim to the test.
We'll be in and out of the schedule throughout the evening. All fucking evening? I'm meant to be meeting Gary Hales and Kelly Nifons later.
I don't know who they are. Keep reading.
We'll be in and out of the schedule throughout the evening. Oh, I've said that.
Yes, twice now.
Right. Oh, here we are. With our team of reporters sending by up and down the country to report live on whether the device has brought a smile to your faces.
We'll have guests from the world of science, politics, and entertainment.
Anyone I've heard of?
I doubt it.
Well, I like blip music.
I don't know what that is.
If you don't, no wonder no one watches this shit.
Nevertheless, we'll still be here, and with all those all-important results as well.
So don't move that dial. Stick with Channel 1 all evening. All evening. As we bring you
The Night of Smiles.
And 35 seconds back. Can we get the guests in, please? Dr. Magnus, you could sit here, please. Who are you?
Chester Mims, 24. My favourite palindromes are civic, rotivator, and no lemon, no melon.
What?
Chester's here to push the button.
Oh, that's not until after the Prime Minister.
Go away, Chester.
Yes, Dr. Magnus.
Oh, Chester.
10 seconds, everybody.
First rule of news, never, ever, ever feel sorry.
5, 4, 3.
Off you go then.
Again.
You got this.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind us, will be activated in the first ever mass experiment of its type. So let's meet the man behind the merriment, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Dr. Magnus, welcome to the show. Just before we came on air, Stacey was asking me if your machine might, in her words, break everything.
Oh my God, you're such a grass.
So let's start there. Is this experiment safe, Doctor?
Well, I suppose that's a fair question, and probably one that's also on your viewers' minds.
All I'm saying is I saw this film once where time got stuck and that seemed like really bad.
Well, while no science is without risk, I can assure you that the chances of time actually getting stuck, as you say, is less than 1/10 to the power of 64.
So it could happen then?
Well, anything could happen. For all we know, it may have already happened.
I don't understand.
It's theoretical metaphysics no one understands.
It is, however, more likely that you will have a spontaneous pulmonary embolism or be struck by lightning, then the time will actually become unstuck.
I don't want to be struck by lightning.
And you won't be.
Nah, I don't like it. Something doesn't feel right.
That's what people said about television or electricity or even the printing press.
Nah, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's like, you're going to press that button and none of us will exist anymore. Like, all wiped out. Like, we weren't meant to happen. Like, we were a mistake.
That's ridiculous. Where did you get your degree?
I'm 15, you wanker. But it don't take a degree to know that there's something messed up about wanting to control other people's feelings.
To make people happier.
Not
Well,
likely,
you
Alex.
didn't ask for my permission.
No, and I've no intention of doing so either. Chester, if you please.
Well, before we start the machine, we do have to go to Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury for a special message. And that's still being set up, so if we could all just take a breath.
Chester. This young lady is Chester Mims, my loyal lab assistant, who, like myself, has dedicated his whole life to the pursuit of scientific excellence. He is a man who is educated, he is inquisitive and rigorous, and these are, young lady, qualities I might suggest you would do well to cultivate within yourself.
Have you got a problem with me?
Why does ignorance always have to speak so thunderously?
What are you calling ignorant? I'm not the one playing God here. That's you.
Well, actually, it's Chester. Mr. Mims, if you would like to proceed with the activation process.
Do you mean,
Yes, push the red button, yes.
Righty-ho, Dr. M. That's, so-co by me.
Wipe us out of existence. How fragile do you think reality actually is?
Yeah, well, I'm ignorant, aren't I? Probably wouldn't go trying to break it to find out.
Well, at least it was brief, and we don't have to see it again. It seems like we're in a bit of a different reality here. New body. Boseman as Big Chris. Fucking brilliant. Right, let's have a look then.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.